Hello and welcome to beautiful Lake Myrtle Sports Complex. Field number 7, out number 3 in the top of the second inning. We are just getting our broadcast underway. Salve Regina University baseball versus Farmingdale State College. Seahawks and the Rams. The Seahawks are in black tops, white pants, and the visiting Rams of Farmingdale State. They played earlier this afternoon, and they lost 10-8 against Fontbonne. They were the home team in that game. Now they're the visitors. We are heading to the bottom of the second here at Auburndale, Florida. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Salve Regina Baseball on the YouTube network. Leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the second. Scoreless game between the Rams and the Seahawks. Dylan Ketch, the catcher. First pitch up high. And I'm going to hand things over to a senior at Salve Regina University, Niall Silberman, who is doing multitasking here in the press box. In addition to his statistical analysis work that he does on a MacBook Pro, I must add. He's also doing ball strikes and the running score, inning by inning. So he's got two hands, thank goodness, and a hands-free headset. So welcome, Niall.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm getting after doing it all here, watching some beautiful baseball down in Florida, so it's exciting. Here's Dylan Ketch, 1-2 count for him. Lefty on lefty. Takes his set, the pitch. Fouled away. Fastball inner half. Dylan Ketch with a good start to the year. He is the everyday starting catcher. Grad accounting major. Here he is now, 1-2 again. Sees it down low. Seahawks still looking for their second hit of the day. There's a leadoff double on the first pitch the Seahawks saw by Matt D'Amato. Drilled into right center field. 2-2 count now for Dylan Ketch. Sees it low. Brings the count full. Dylan Ketch is a captain. Has been for the past 2 years now. And he sees that one away. Leadoff walk, Dylan Ketch. Great start to the inning for him.
Good job, babe.
Up to the plate steps Ryan Gratial, number 13. His last two plate appearances have been singles, straight to center field. Let's see if he can do that again. And he sees that one down.
Hey, Grace. We say now, kid.
The bottom of the first did start with that leadoff double, then had 3 straight strikeouts as we see a check over to first. Dylan Ketch safe. So to see the leadoff walk there and a ball to Gratial is a good solid ball on the field.
Ball 4-2, go now. Get up.
2-2 count. Swung on, back to Dom, throw first. In time, gets him. Leadoff man is out. Good start to the third for Dom Parachi. He's not used to having to field those balls. It's different from his MO in the first game when he was just striking everybody out, so a little bit of a bobble there, but he ends up making the play. Patrick Dallas back up, the one-hitter. Sees that one up high. Swung on and missed. A big cut there from the leadoff batter, but can't catch up to the Parachi fastball. That might be the 10th swing and miss so far this game. Another one there. The count moves to 1-2. A count that Parachi very much so enjoys. He's got a nice arsenal. Slider, curveball, changeup, and the fastball. Let's see which one he picks here. And it's the fastball. Count still 1-2.
We go 4-2, going out.
Dallas barely catching up to that one. Fouling off the first base line. Curveball down there.
Well, 4-2.
And Parachi starts the windup, the 2-2 pitch. On the way, swung on, popped up, back. Oh, wow. Barely misses some fans. And the count stays 2-2. Good curveball there again. Dallas making Parachi work. Count still 2-2. And he can't catch up to that one. He's frozen. Strike 3. Fastball. And that one got him looking. Catch looking for the sign from the pitching coach. Gets the sign. 2 outs, first pitch. Down low curveball. And there's another one swung on and missed. That fastball has been lethal this year. I don't have the exact number, but I can tell you this. A lot of swing and misses on that fastball. Oof, barely misses. Inside half to a lefty. Looked good, but doesn't get the call. Count moves 2-1. Time is called. Back in the box, the 2-1 pitch. Is there strike 2? Fastball up and away. 87 miles an hour on that pitch from Dom Parachi. He is a live arm from the left side. The 2-2 pitch. And that is their strike 3. Another strikeout, Dom Parachi. And he gets through the bottom of the third. And welcome back, Seahawk Baseball. First at bat of the season for the sophomore, Kyle Platt. First pitch to him. In there, strike one.
Go fly, come on, kid. Come on, jump on one.
As well as Parachi is pitching, Marino for this Farmingdale State team is throwing a heck of a game so far in the bottom of the third. Oh, he sees that one down, but they call a strike, saying that Platt swung on the pitch, and that is strike two. Platt can't believe it. The home fans also can't believe it, but it is 0-2. Fouled away. 3 straight curveballs to Platt to start off the bottom of the third. And a fourth one there. That one outside for a ball. Count moves 1-2. Platt is a threat to run if he can reach base. Pay attention to him on the base pass, one of the speed demons of this Salve Regina Seahawk baseball team. And that one is down for a ball. 2-2, evens the count up. Is it? Count may be full. Playable. And he makes the catch. Good play there by number 30. White with a heck of a play. Nolan White. First out of the inning. The lineup turns over, and here's Matt D'Amato. And that one's down for ball one. Count 1-0. D'Amato sees that one on the inside half. 2-0 to D'Amato here. D'Amato, the left fielder, a captain, and hitting over 500 so far in the year. A great start to the season for him. Let's see what he can do here. With one out in the bottom of the third, the pitch to him, swung on and missed. A heavy swing. Not able to connect.
Let's go, man. Come on, kid.
As he sees yet another curveball. Now the 2-2 count. Matt D'Amato chokes up on the bat. And he sees that one down. He chokes up on the bat as much as he can send that ball, into the gaps, deep for doubles. Will hit a few home runs on the year, did last year. He's a guy that will choke up and take what the defense gives him. Most likely will give it a shot again here. The 3-2 pitch. On the way, and that one is outside for ball 4. D'Amato takes his base. Reach base both times so far today. And that brings to the plate the aforementioned Brandon Grover, a sophomore, the only sophomore captain this year. A rare feat for a sophomore to be a captain, but he's one of those guys that commands respect, not only with his play on the field, but in the weight room, in the classroom, even in the dining hall. He's a leader for the rest of the players. So congratulations to Brandon Grover, sophomore captain, as he sees the ball 1 down and away.
Come on, Grove.
Check over to first. Not in time.
All right, here we go, kid.
D'Amato is a threat to run, and with one out here, I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving.
Come on, Grove.
1-0 pitch on the way, and there goes D'Amato. Pitch is outside. And D'Amato is in there safely. Stolen base, Matt D'Amato.
Come on, Nate. Here we go. Kick him out.
And this is a situation the Seahawks like to see. In a scoreless game, runner on second. The two-hitter at the plate and a 2-0 count. And that one is not in there for a strike, ball 3. Count moves to 3-0. Back-to-back at-bats. Grover's had a 3-0 count. Let's see him take advantage of it here.
Come on, Nate.
3-0 pitch. And that is upstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Salve Regina Seahawks. The 3-hitter. Fresh off a game where he hit his first and the team's first home run of the year down the right field line. An opposite field home run for Tyler Canoe in his last at-bat of the last game that they played. Now, 2 runners on, 1 out, bottom 3. 0-0 game check back to second. D'Amato in there safely.
Come on, TC.
D'Amato extends his lead a little bit. First pitch to Canoe, swung on, down for a fair hit down the left field line. Rounding first, he's headed to second. He's gonna stand up double. Tyler Canoe. Matt D'Amato scores, Brandon Grover to third, and that gives us the first run of the game. Salve Regina Seahawks now with a 1-0 lead off the double by Tyler Canoe. And that is a sight you like to see.
One time.
Swung on and missed there.
Let's go 1-5. Here we go. Come on, Petro.
The 0-1 pitch to Petrosino, and that is in there for a strike. Count moves to 0-2. Big spot, 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position. In today's 4-hitter, Tyler Petrosino at the plate. Swung on and missed, fouled back into the glove for strike 3. And that will bring up to the plate another captain and the catcher, Dylan Ketch. The Seahawks would love to extend their lead past a run. Let's see if Dylan Ketch can get something done here. He calls time. That's every hitter's dream right there. Call time as the pitcher is starting his motion and get it called for you. So good start to the at-bat without a pitch being thrown. Dylan Ketch steps back in.
1-4. We go out.
And the first pitch down and away. Gets past the catcher. Grover to the plate, and he slides in safely.
Go, bro.
Extending the lead 2-0. Over to the third, moves Canoe. And without the swing of a bat, the Seahawks get another run. Wild pitch there.
We go out.
And that one is away as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on third.
Come on, DK.
Pitcher takes his set. The 2-0 pitch. And that one above his head. The curveball Doesn't curve. Catch has to duck out of the way on that one. And the count now moves 3-0. See if he has the green light. And he does not. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Come on, TK.
And the 3-1 pitch swung on. Crushed to center field. Center field is still going back, and that one lands. Rounding first is Dylan Ketch. He stands up, and now he's headed 3. The throw 3 is not in time. Sliding in for a triple. Number 14, Dylan Ketch. RBI triple on a 3-1 pitch.
All right, let's go, Grace.
What a charge into that one. Absolutely lifted it deep to center field. It kept going.
Come on, Grace, here we go now.
And that is just what the doctor ordered. An absolute blast to center field.
Come on, baby, we go. Back to single open. Here we go.
And another triple for the Seahawks. That has been a theme this year. The 5th triple in as many games. Swung on and missed by Ryan Gratial. There's no such thing as too many runs. Let's see if Gratial can add one here. That one is down, but good block by the catcher. Count moves 1-1.
Come on, 1-2, here we go now. Come now.
And that one is swung on, fouled. It might be playable. It is, but it is not caught right up against the wall. Number 10, Pollock, gives a shot at it, but Bobby Pollock can't bring it in. Count moves to 1-2.
Come on, 1-2, here we go now.
Count 1-2, 2 outs. 3 runs in this bottom of the 3rd. The runner on 3rd. Marino takes a set, and that one as well as hit deep to center. Not deep enough. Center fielder camped under it, and he does make the catch, and that will do it for the bottom of the 3rd. 3 runs on as many hits, and a great triple by Dylan Ketch. And welcome back, top 4. Seahawks up 3-0 after that electric bottom of the 3rd, capped off by the Dylan Ketch triple. Now he sits there behind the plate. The first pitch to him. Inside, ball one.
Ball 4-2.
The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. There's that fastball again. Simply electric out of his hand. Another fastball there. This one outside and away. The count moves 2-1. Number 10 at the plate. And that does bring us Bobby Pollock. Swung on and missed there. Boy, oh boy, is that fastball coming looking like a meteorite out of the hand of the big left-hander, Don Parachi. Count moves 2-2. That one swung on. Tyler Canoe there, and he makes the play. A line out to left, to first base. Up to the plate. Louis Annunziata. And the first pitch there is swung on. Over is Canoe. He fields it cleanly, throws to Parachi over at first. And an easy out, number 2. One pitch, one swing, and one out.
Well, you say easy, Niall. They made it look easy.
They made it look easy.
But they do practice that every day.
Now that they do.
Covering.
The PFPs, as they call them, I once was a pitcher, and I'll tell you what, I was never nearly as good as I needed to be. Parachi does make it look easy. Steps on first, gets out of the way. And now in there for the first pitch. 2 outs, swung on and missed. There's that fastball again. Justin DiMartino at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Down for ball one, excuse me. One pitch, again swung on and missed. You know, we should start tracking the number of swings and misses. Somewhere it's got to be at least 15 at this point. I mean, just unbelievable stuff. And the 1-2 pitch outside for ball 2. Count evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And that one pops out of the glove of the catcher, Dylan Ketch. Count moves full, 3-2. A big pitch here. You'd love to see the Seahawks score 3 and then go 1-2-3 in the next frame. Let's see if they can get it done. 3-2 pitch. Up high, ball 4. And number 13, DiMartino takes his base.
Second walk issued by Parachi.
Let's see how he follows up. How did he follow up the first one?
With 2 Ks. That came in the first inning. They had runners at the corners after that walk, and then he struck out Annunziato and DiMartino.
Let's see if he can do that again. Follow up the walk with a strikeout. He's facing Matthew Flood. Starts the count off well, 0-1.
Not a huge lead for DiMartino at first. Held on there by Tyler Canoe.
Not a big threat to run. I looked at a few of the stats. He has 0 stolen bases on the year so far.
As we said at the top of the broadcast, the Rams are 2-3. Lost their first 2 games to UMass Dartmouth. Swept a pair from Keene State. Then opened up here earlier this afternoon. Trailed 10-4 entering the bottom of the 9th inning. They put up 4 runs, but fell 10-8 to Fontbonne.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, missed. And they got him at second, but they had him anyways. Strike 3, and that will do it for the top of the 4th. And welcome back to Florida. Up to the plate here, Sean O'Malley, bottom 4. Seahawks have the lead 3-0. O'Malley holds off there. Curveball down and in for ball 1.
Sean was a strikeout victim in the second inning.
Sees a good curveball there. He's not a guy that'll strike out often, so they got him in the second. And I doubt it happens again today, but we will see. Count now, 1-1. Make it 2-1.
Seahawks are playing 9-inning games in all of their 7 outings down in Florida. That'll include 2 9-inning games on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day.
To move from snowy, windy, and cold Rhode Island down to the warm, I would say, summer days of Florida is a nice transition for the Seahawks and should help the bats out as well, because there's now a meeting at the mound. We were talking at the break, to score those runs when you have runners in scoring position is such a big deal, because if you get out there, the hits, they matter, but it's the hits that score runs that really matter the most, and to get 2 of them there in the bottom of the third was a significant moment for the Seahawks.
The damage was done with the 2 walks, and then Canoe with his double and Catch with his triple. Plus the wild pitch was in there that brought him one of those runs.
Take advantage of mistakes. The 3-1 pitch from Marino, and it hits him. I would say ball 4, but it hit him.
He'll take his base either way.
He'll take his base either way.
He earned it. First hit batsman thrown by Marino.
And another inning starts off with the leadoff man on first. Up to the plate is Breen. He's set for a bunt. Successfully gets it down. It's going to be a close play at first. And they got him at first. The Seahawks can't believe it.
Nor can I. I saw Breen fly through that bag.
It did, well, to say it nicely, it did look close.
Yeah. Umpires are trained to listen for the sound of the ball in the mitt and the foot on the bag. And he judged it to be the mitt first before the foot on the bag.
Moves the runner over to second. Swung on, lifted by number 2, Kyle Platt, center field. We'll see if he tags. He does not. And there are now 2 down.
Hey, D-Man, what do you say, kid? Hey, D-Man, who goes strike? Come on, huh?
Two outs, man on second. Matt D'Amato at the plate. Reached both times. A double and a walk. That one gets past the catcher. Off to third is O'Malley, and he is in there safely. Reaching base. Excuse me, reaching third. At 90 feet closer to scoring. Count 1-0 for Matt D'Amato.
Pass ball?
Pass ball. Pitcher takes his set. And the 1-0 pitch. Again down. Gets away, but not enough.
That ball into the red clay here at Lake Myrtle Sports Complex. Field number 7. All 7 Seahawk games will be in this complex, so it keeps travel consistent.
And it looks like D'Amato is being intentionally walked. What a move from Farmingdale State. The 2-0 count to the leadoff hitter. They say get him on base.
Yeah, he first pitch swung against Marino in the top of the bottom of the first and laced that leadoff double for the Seahawks.
Yes, he did. They didn't want to see that again.
Come on, Nate, here we go, bro.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah, very much so. And that brings Brandon Glover to the plate. First pitch swinging. D'Amato steals second.
He turns that walk into a double.
That he does. Now 2 men in scoring position for Brandon Glover. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back and out of play. Count moves 0-2. 2 outs. Never a hitter's count. This is one heck of a hitter. Let's see what Brandon Glover can do here. Pitcher with his set, and he steps off.
Seahawks are going to face a lot of lefties this year.
Yes, they are. They go with that lefty lineup
Regardless. Yeah, it's their strength. Right-hander Tyler Canoe on deck. O'Malley at third, D'Amato at second.
Pitcher again with the 0-2 set. Fouled back. Grover gets to that up high fastball and fouls it back. His teammates now cheering him on. A lively Seahawk dugout. The 0-2 pitch is swung on down the first base line and foul. Just barely missed that bag. And here we go again, the 0-2 pitch to Brandon Grover, and a good hold there. Takes ball one. Pitch 5, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Again outside. And that moves the count to 2-2 with 2 outs and a man on second and third. Pitcher with his set, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and crushed. Deep center field. Center field is still moving. He does camp, and he does make the catch. Grover puts a drive into it, but not quite enough, and that will do it for the bottom of the fourth. Score still Seahawks 3, Visitors 0.
Best music compilation.
And welcome back to Seahawk Baseball. Top 5, score still. Seahawks 3, Rams 0. Parachi still on the bump. First pitch for him here is outside for ball 1. That was a changeup there. One of the first of the day. As he's facing the 7-hitter, and he gets a strike there. Great curveball down. And Apollo gives it a chase. The 1-1 pitch, just low. Framed well by Catch, but not quite enough, and the count moves 2-1. That one is there for strike 2, and the count moves 2-2.
That one also framed well by Catch.
Yes, it was.
You win some, you lose some.
He is a guy that, from talking to the pitchers, they just love to throw to. I mean, that is not a one-time a game type thing. He will do that multiple times a game where he's stealing strikes for his pitchers. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Again, strike 3. And Apollo Jr. goes and takes a seat. The fastball up and in. Gets him. Up to the plate now, Nolan White, number 30. Today's shortstop. The first pitch to him. Beautiful curveball there. In there for strike 1. The best pitch in baseball right there. An 0-1 or an 0-0 strike.
Yes.
And how about 0-2? Swing and a miss at an upstairs fastball.
Keep on shoving, Dom. Here we go, kid. Come on now.
And the 0-2. Look good is good. Strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And that'll bring up the third hitter of the inning, number 27. Excuse me, number 1. No, truly, excuse me, that is number 27.
Yes.
The 9-hole hitter.
Gerard is the shortstop.
That he is. Third time's the charm. And he gets a strike. Fastball inside. Count evens up at 1-1. And that one is flamethrowed in there for strike 2. Count moves 1-2. Would love to see another short inning out of Parachi. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Caught by Catch. And another strikeout. Strikes out the side as he walks off the field. Still Seahawks 3 and the Rams 0. And welcome back to Seahawk Baseball here in the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher in the game for Farmingdale State Rams. It is Christian Esperon, who has a 2.45 ERA in 3.2 innings this year. 4 strikeouts, no walks. And he is our new pitcher for the Rams. Tyler Canoe at the plate. The first pitch to him swung on and missed. Tyler Canoe had the big double back in the 3rd. Scored the first run of the game. And that is in there for strike 2.
He came home on Dylan Ketch's triple to center field.
An excellent 3rd inning for him. The heart of the lineup produced and got us that 3-0 lead. Now the 1-2 pitch from Epperson, and that is away. Low and away for ball 2, even at the count, 2-2. Epperson looks in, gets his sign, starts his windup, and again a ball down low. All three of his balls have hit dirt.
Esperon, a freshman righty from West Islip, New York.
And the 3-2 pitch up high, ball 4. Another lead-off base runner for the Seahawks, the 3rd lead-off walk. And that brings to the plate the dangerous sophomore, Tyler Petrosino. He's had a great start to the year. Had a moonshot of a triple in the doubleheader last Sunday. Bounced off the wall in right center field. Now the first pitch to him. And that one is up high for ball 1. Esperon struggling to find the zone so far. Again, up high. 2-0. Tyler Petrosino in a hitter's count. Esperon finally gets his strike. Fastball in the inner half. Count moves 2-1. Petrosino looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 2 so far. Swung on. A heck of a swing to no avail. Count moves 2-2. Canoe takes off from first. Swung on and missed from Petrosino. And he is in there safe at second stolen base, Tyler Canoe. Tyler Canoe, the tallest kid on the team. And he leads the team in stolen bases. That is his 3rd stolen base of the season. That brings the plate, number 14, Dylan Ketch, fresh off a triple to right center field. You know, on that triple, he actually
hesitated.
He did. He hesitated around first and then realized he had a chance at it, turned on the jets, and slid in safely to 3rd. First pitch to him is down low.
I saw him hesitate at second base as well. It's like, 2 or 3? 2 or 3? That is the question.
The funny thing is there wasn't an error out in the outfield. He just, and that one is swung on, blasted down the right field line. It is down. It's down to the corner. Fair ball, barely bouncing over the bag, and he does hold up at second this time. RBI double for number 14, Dylan Ketch. His last 2 at-bats have been productive. A triple and now a double. 2 RBIs in his last 2 at-bats. And that is another run.
Just inside the bag down the first base line.
Just inside the bag. And that will do it for Christian Epseron. He did 1/3 of an inning, gave up 1 run, and that runner on second is his base runner. Up to plate will be number 13, Ryan Gratial, when we come back. And welcome back from the break. Pitching now for the Farmingdale State Rams is number 20, Kevin Prim. This is his first appearance of the year. He enters the game, runner on second. His first pitch is a ball. Ryan Gratial at the plate. He's got the 1-0 count. Sees that one up and away for ball 2.
Let's go, Grace. Here we go, kid. Knock someone over. Here we go.
A great count for the power hitter. He does like to hit lefties. Swung on. It bounced. And they call it foul. Just fouled down that third base line. Count moves to 2-1.
So Christian Esperon, a freshman from West Islip, New York, is replaced by freshman Kevin Prim from Massapequa Park, New York. Both Long Islanders.
The New York connection. And the 2-1 pitch. Up high, ball 3. This is a hitter's favorite count, 3-1. And the pitch. Up high, ball 4. And both freshmen start their career, or start their days with a leadoff walk. Runners now first and second. Up to the plate, number 23, Sean O'Malley.
1, 2, 3, we're going out.
And the first pitch to him is up high for ball 1. Prim struggling to find the zone in his first few pitches here. Let's see if he can find the zone. The 1-0 pitch to O'Malley is up high for ball 2.
Sean, here we go, kid.
6 of the first 7 pitches have been balls. And the 2-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
1, 2, 3, we go out. One, 2, 3, we go, Sean.
Sean O'Malley with a big gap in left center field. And that one is swung on, fouled back. Looked to be a curveball on that pitch.
Come on, Sean, here we go, 2, 3.
And now the 2-2 pitch
1, 2, 3.
is down and in. That one gets past the catcher. Runners move over. Now runners on second and third with just 1 out. That moves the count full. Count is 3-2 with runners on third base and second base. The 1 out, a 4-0 ball game. And the 7 hitter, Sean O'Malley, at the plate. And here it is. And that one is upstairs again. Ball 4, back-to-back walks. And now loaded bases for the sophomore shortstop, number 9, Michael Breen. He is an 8 hitter, but a lot of juice in that bat. Looking for his first hit of the day. And a good spot for it. Loaded bases, swung on, fouled down the third base line and out of play. Fastball on the outer half. Breen, in the last game that we played over at URI on last Sunday, had one of the better defensive plays I have seen live. Ranged 30 feet to his right, way into the 6 hole as he sees ball 1 there. And threw the ball, 150 feet on a line over to get the runner at first base. A defensive gem, to say the least. Now looking for a hit. The count 1-1. Swung on and missed. Count 1-2. He just saw a slider. Heavy breaking ball from the lefty. A lot of two-dimensional spin. The 1-2 pitch again sees a slider. This one swung on and fouled. Count stays at 1-2. Oh, and that one is absolutely rocketed deep right center field. The center fielder is moving, cannot make the play. Rounding third is Catch. Here comes Glacial. He's rounding third as well, and he's going to make it in. Standing up, a moonshot double from the sophomore, number 9, Michael Breen. That one gets away from the second baseman on the throw back in. Runners hold, but 2-run score on the blast from Michael Breen. That one was absolutely roped.
Brings up a pinch hitter, Justice Welch, a right-handed batter.
Welch has been the primary pinch hitter for the Seahawks so far this year. This is his 3rd game, being the first pinch hitter out of the dugout. He takes over for number 4, Kyle Platt. We'll see if Justice stays in the game at second base or if a defensive substitution happens over at second base. He sees a first pitch, and that one is upstairs as well. A lot of good counts for Seahawk hitters so far today. And again, upstairs, ball 2.
Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 3 runs on the board makes it 6-0 Salve Regina over Farmingdale State.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Walks will kill you. 3 walks so far this inning, as Justice sees a strike there. 3 walks this inning, 3 runs scored. There's only been 2 base hits, both doubles, and they've been lethal so far. Count 2-1 here for Justice. And he goes on that one. Pitch is there. Strike 2. Count evens up at 2-2.
Come on, 7, here we go, kid.
I'll never forget Justice's first at-bat in his collegiate career as a Seahawk. 2020 at home at Reynolds Field. First swing on a 3-1 pitch. Grand slam.
Now that's one way to start your career. And he sees ball 3. Count moves full, 3-2. I don't know if there's, baseball's a very romantic game, and I don't know if there's a more romantic way to start your career than a grand slam. That's something else. And that one is swung on deep to left field, not deep enough. Ball is caught. Tagging from third is Sean O'Malley, and that gets the job done. A sacrifice fly on a well-hit ball out to left field by Justice Welch, and that brings the score to 7-0. A well-hit sacrifice fly by Justice Welch.
Breen stays put at second, but he'll rely on D'Amato to bring him home.
Come on, Maddie, here we go, 6, come on now.
D'Amato reach base all 3 times. The double, and then the walk, and then the intentional walk. And he starts this count off with a ball.
Come on, Maddie.
D'Amato, a captain. And he sees another ball upstairs. You know, this is a guy I wouldn't want to be throwing a lot of strikes to anyways. But you do got to wonder, is this them intentionally not wanting to pitch to D'Amato or Kevin Prim struggling to find the zone? Either way, the count is 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to D'Amato in there for strike one.
Here we go, kid.
2-1 count. Very much so a hitter's count, and D'Amato very much so a hitter. Big lead over at second for Breen. The 2-1 pitch. Down and away for 3-1. Prim has thrown 26 pitches, 15 of which have been balls, and he sits here in a 3-1 count, 2 outs. The leadoff hitter at the plate, and that is upstairs. Ball 4, another walk for Matt D'Amato.
Third free pass for the Seahawk Jr. from Midland Park, New Jersey.
It doesn't do much for the average, but his on-base percentage is through the roof right now. And it was already high, but 4 for 4 on base. It's a good way to start a tournament, that's for sure. And that brings us Brandon Grover, looking for his first hit of the day. And that one is rocketed directly at the right fielder. Ball was on a frozen rope out to right field, crushed, but directly at the right fielder. And that will do it. 7-0, Seahawks on top. And welcome back. Top 6. Ball up there, number 2, Daniel Molina at the plate. He took over for the leadoff hitter, Patrick Dallas, and he swings and misses.
Dallas has the only hit in the game against Parachi, and that was the little dribbler up the first base line. It stayed fair. Canu and Parachi converged on it, and they said, let's see what this does. And it didn't have enough spin to exit the playing field.
That is not an ideal way to give up the only base hit so far today. You'd want to at least see it swung on and belted, but nonetheless, 1 hit so far against Parachi, and that hitter's no longer in the lineup.
No, so I don't know what he did to get removed, but Molina replaced him defensively in the bottom of the first.
Well, the Hawks will take it. Count moves 2-2 after that ball's fouled back. Parachi looking for another strikeout. The 2-2 pitch on the way, and that one is strike 3. Another strikeout for the lefty. Froze him outside corner. I mean, low and away on the corner. A picture-perfect pitch. And a good frame job by the catcher, Dylan Ketch. And that brings to the plate the 2-hitter. He checked The bunt does not go around, and the count moves 0-1. Two-hitter Dorsett, Kyle Dorsett. That pitch is in there. Strike one, evens the count up.
Dorsett has struck out swinging and looking against Parachi, who now has 11 Ks on the evening.
11 Ks through
Five and a
third. And another strike there. You know, something that Parachi can never get enough of is strikeouts, but something that he gets just so many of is strikeouts. That puts him at 27 so far in the season. The 2-2 pitch from him. Make it 28. Strike three got him swinging. And a quick 2 outs.
Three times down for Dorsett.
And they call that the golden sombrero. Let's see if he gets the platinum sombrero. The 0-0 pitch here to number 10. Pollock, the right fielder, is called strike for strike one. And in there for strike two. Making quick work is Parachi. No swings, 2 strikes, and he's got him in an 0-2 count. Looking for another quick inning. The 0-2 pitch from Parachi. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike three, and again, Parachi strikes out the side. Phenomenal stuff, 7-0 through 6. And welcome back to Seahawk Baseball. Up to the plate, number 19, Tyler Canu. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk on the day, and yet somehow that brings his average down. He is hitting 600 on the year, as he sees ball one there, slugging 1,200 prior to today, and that number is only going to go up after today's game. He saw a curveball from the lefty upstairs. Another start to a hitter's count. Does move to evens, though, with that fastball.
So Niall defensively, Dustin Cicada did go in at second base after Justice Welch pinch hit for Kyle Platt.
Justice Welch is primarily a third and first base. That ball is swung on It's slicing away from the right fielder, but he is there to make the catch, and that will sit 19 Tyler Canoe down. But Justice Welsh is primarily a third and first baseman. So it would have been a surprise to see him over in the second base spot. And here's where the change shows up. We have a pinch hitter, number 25.
Jared Beniers. Seahawks senior from Abington, Massachusetts. Bats from the right.
And he sees a strike. To start off the count. And that one is popped up and foul. A bunt attempt goes foul. Count now 0-2 for the senior. This is only his second at-bat of the season. Looking to add to the 7-0 lead. The pitch from Prim. Most likely a fastball up, and it is a fastball up. Way up, though. Above Beniers' head. Beniers, informally known as Bingo. It's his name around the clubhouse. He's now got the 1-2 count.
B-I-N-G-O?
B-I-N-G-O. And he sees a curveball up in the zone. Swung on and missed. And that brings to the plate the hot hitting catcher, Dylan Ketch. 2 outs in the inning. A quick start for Prim.
Yeah, that's the first time any Ram pitcher has retired the first 2 batters of a Seahawk frame.
You know, that's a good stat to have for the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if we can prevent the 1-2-3 inning. First pitch down and away. And that one is swung on, hit hard, hit high. Center fielder is under it, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Hawks, and that'll take us to the top of the 7th. A 7-0 game.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th inning here at beautiful Lake Myrtle Sports Complex in Auburndale, Florida. Seahawks have a new pitcher on the mound. Right-hander Nick Santo.
And what a start for him. A sharp curveball there. Great pitch, 0-1.
Come on, Blanto.
Want to give a quick shout out to Santo and Owen Gilbo. The two of them did a remarkable job over the winter, broadcasting many of the Seahawk men's and women's basketball games from Rogers Recreation Center.
Santo is a big personality, has a good voice, so not surprised to hear he did well announcing the basketball games. Now in a 2-1 count.
Yeah, they made me chuckle once. I was doing the live stats, but monitoring the stream on YouTube.
Ooh. Great swing and miss pitch from Santo there.
And you know how you like to see commentary in the YouTube stream? Well, we had two commenters in the YouTube stream, Owen Gilbo and Nick Santo.
And the hit back to Santo. He makes the play, flips to first. And as the pitchers say, we practice those. A first out of the inning and a first out of the season for Nick Santo as he sits down Louis and Annunziata. His curveball appears to be on. Yo-oh pitch from Santo. Another curveball. His curveball is sharp today. And the 0-1 pitch. They go back to the curveball. Check over to first. He went. Swing and miss. Count moves to 0-2.
Let's go, Santisi. Here we go, kid.
Hey, kid, work the high cheese now.
And a count the pitcher always likes to see is 0-2. You could ask the guy to the right of me, Braden Clark, had a heck of a game the other day. No hits through 6 innings. And now the count moves to 1-2 for Santo.
Well done, Braden.
Yes, it was.
And Nick Santo pitching in his home state.
Here we go, 5-0.
The Sunshine State, he does like to remind everybody. And the 1-2 pitch, swung on, missed. 85 miles an hour from Nick Santo. Too hard
Go, Santo. Let's go.
for Justin DiMartino as he goes down on strikes. And that brings number 32,
Hey, work ahead, kid.
a pinch hitter, it appears, Aiden Hutchins, into the game. First pitch, a curveball.
Hey, nice pitch.
Down, not a strike.
Actually, Hutchins came in defensively for Flood as catcher
Oh, that's right.
in the bottom of the 6th. He was the difference between to make that 1-2-3.
Yes, he was. He comes in, and all of a sudden, the pitchers seem to figure it out. So you do got to give it up to Aiden Hutchins. However, he sits in a 1-1 count now. Looking for the second hit of the game. Ball back to Santo. He takes his set, throws to first, gets the out. The second hit of the game is going to have to wait for the
1-2-3
Farmingdale
for
State
Santo.
Rams.
Speaking of broadcasters, Ryan Graciel has pitched in, as the voice of the Seahawks on occasion.
Another big personality from the Salve Regina Seahawks. They don't seem to run out of big personalities.
They multiply.
Yes, they do.
I think they recruit each other.
I think that's what that's what happened with the Graciel family. Ryan came first, and Aiden Graciel came second, the freshman second baseman, the brother of Ryan Graciel.
Tell me about his personality.
You know, he's a guy who is going to outwork you. That's what it's going to be with Aiden Graciel. He's one of the hardest workers actually in the entire dugout. Still a freshman. He's going to most likely see a lot of playing time this year, but when his time comes, he will be ready for it. As strike 2 goes to Ryan Graciel. He has worked on a lot of stuff with the coaching staff, and improvement has been noticed. That's for sure.
His older brother Ryan leads off the bottom of the 7th. Seahawks leading 7-0.
1-2 pitch from Prim. Down low. Prim looking to retire his 4th straight batter. It would be the longest streak of the game so far. Count is 2-2. Prim cleans off the baseball. Takes his sign. Takes his set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way is swung on. Infield pop-up, caught by the second baseman, and that will retire Ryan Graciel.
Hey, Benny, what do you say, kid?
Pinch hitter Chris Veneruso. Boy, Niall, if we were at home, we'd be hearing Tony Bennett right now.
Yeah.
Appreciate the home plate umpire giving us the alert on the pinch hitter.
First pitch to Veneruso. Up high.
He is batting for Sean O'Malley, Seahawks senior.
The senior passes it off to the junior. Number 4, Chris Veneruso, had a good year last year, had a great fall. And now the count moves to 1-1.
So that's 6 in a row, 5 in a row now set down by Grimm. The last out of the 5th, 3 straight in the 6th, and the top of the order, top of the spot here.
And that ball is hit hard. High fly ball out to center field. Deep, but not deep enough. Center fielder camps under it and makes the play. DiMartino has had his work cut out for him the last 2 frames. A lot of balls hit his way. To plate now, Michael Breen, fresh off his RBI double. 2 RBI double, actually.
Hey, Breen, what do you say, kid?
Prim gets the sign, takes his windup, throws the pitch. Foul ball out of play. Count evens up at 1-1. Seahawks still trying to extend this 7-0 lead. They don't like to just win. They do like to dominate. This is one of the top teams in the Northeast, and they like to prove that by big wins day in, day out. Crushed! Another base hit. Michael Breen. Back-to-back base hits. That one drilled up the middle. Now, I'm not positive that might be the first single of the day. A lot of extra base hits. Up the plate now. First at bat of the day for Dustin Cicada. 2 outs for him. Man on first. Yo-oh pitch. Up high for ball 1. Prim throws a slider, but he also throws a cutter, it appears. Thatter's fastball is just a cutting fastball. A lot of cut to his fastball. That one stays up, but a lot of movement to it, running inside to a righty. Prim now deals the 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1.
Go, Ken, what do you say?
Prim appears to have found the zone. Struggled to find the strike zone his first few batters of the season for him. Settled down now. Cicada swung on. Fouled down the right field line, out of play.
You're right. That is the first single base hit for the Seahawks. They have reached first safely by walks, hit batsmen, but when they put the ball in play, they've taken extra bases.
You know, if you tell your coach, we're not going to have a single a day, I don't think you'd be too happy about that. But if you knew the reason was that all be extra base hits.
Run scoring base hits at that.
Very, very good secondary approach. That ball swung on, hit down the right field line. It is down. Another single. Dustin over to first. Breen reaches third. And now runners on the corners with 2 outs. A little bit of a 2-out rally, and that brings to the plate the 4-for-4 man of the day, Matt D'Amato. Only 1 hit, 3 walks for him.
1 intentional.
1 intentional. The rare intentional walk at that.
He ended up stealing second after that intentional.
Matt D'Amato is one of those guys on this team that can legitimately do it all. Runner down to second. They get into a pickle at first and second. Runner scores, and back to the bag goes Dustin Cicada. He draws the throw, run scores, got into the pickle, and now he gets over to second base because the ball went out of play into the dugout. The Seahawks will do this occasionally. Runners on first and second. They'll send the runner, will leave him between first and second, and then send the runner from third home, hoping to get a throw to second, a pickle between first and second, and let the runner from third score. This time it works out. Runner still scores.
Makes it 8-0.
Count moves
2-0, I believe.
2-0. I mean, that is a wild one to score.
Yeah, that's the third time I've seen it in person in their first 4 games. I'm sure they did it Sunday in the rainy weather at URI. Or would have loved to score some runs that way.
The 2-1 count, pitch to D'Amato on the way. In there for strike 2.
And that's a play, Niall, that they often put on when 2 outs, runners at the corners.
To try and get that run in.
Cicada was almost on second base when that throw went through. Then he had to backtrack to keep it alive.
Him reaching second, and there's a big swing and miss from D'Amato. All you need to know is the Seahawks score, crazy play, and the score is now Seahawks 8, the Rams nothing. And welcome back. The Seahawks here in the top of the 8th, up 8-0. New pitcher Daniel Menente in, and a lot to catch you up on. At third base, Dusty Cicada. Second base, Veneruso. And over in left, Jared Beniers. He has been there, but that moved over Matt D'Amato to right field. The four remaining starters, as that ball is down for ball one. 4 remaining starters are the catcher Dylan Ketch, first baseman Tyler Canoe, shortstop Michael Breen, and center fielder Brandon Grover. D'Amato switched over from left to right field. The 1-0 pitch now from Menente. Swung on and missed. Strong fastball from him there.
Come on, Mate. Here we go, kid.
The 1-1 pitch
Boy, there we go.
fouled back directly at the camera.
Way up, Dan. Way up.
If that made you jump, I don't blame you. Count now 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch from Menente. In there, strike 3. Yet another Seahawks strikeout from the pitching staff. And that one froze him. The fastballs have been producing numbers today. Number 6 to the plate. That is a pinch hitter, Nick Nevy, to the plate. And a foul ball out into the stands over in right field. Ryan O'Donnell with the play. Gets the ball. Clean play at that. No error. And now, the 0-0 pitch from Menente. Batter shows bunt. Pulls back in time. Ball one. Count moves 1-0. Menente is one of these guys for the Seahawks. Is going to be important in a stretch run. He has a strong fastball, a sharp curveball. Not a guy that's going to be first out of the pen or second out of the pen. Good pitch there, just misses. But when you're playing 7 games in 7 days, he's one of those guys that you have to count on. And he's proven right now to the coaching staff that he can be a guy they can rely on. Now in a 2-0 count. Let's see if he shows the curveball. Fastball. 85 miles an hour, but low and away. Nick Nevy, in his first at-bat of the day, now has a 3-0 count.
Come on, Dan. Here we go. 4-1.
This is Menente's first appearance of the year.
Say, kid.
3-0 pitch.
There you go.
Beautiful strike there. Another 85 mile an hour fastball.
Hey, same spot, kid.
Pinch hitter Nick Nevy. And another strike there brings the count back to full. He's hitting corners right now. Up and in on the last one, down and away on this one. And now the 3-2 pitch. See if he goes back to the fastball. And he does, leaves it a bit up. A walk. But ball coming out of his hand extremely well. Runner at first. Number 19. Michael Iacobellis hitting. Small lead over at first for Nevy.
Yes.
Great start to the at-bat there.
Let's go, 4-1.
86 miles an hour on that pitch, his fastest pitch of the day.
Come on, how we go, Dan?
Oh, 1 pitch. And there's that curveball just off the plate away.
Come on, Dan. Here we go. Kick him out.
If he can locate that curveball for the rest of the inning, good luck to these Ram hitters. Touching Daniel Menente, a tall pitcher, 6'5", with an electric fastball and a sharp curveball.
Hey, that's a good place to miss, kid.
Pitch there just down. Count moves 2-1.
Come on, Dan. Here we go. Kick him out.
A little bit of an extended lead over at first. Great pitch there. Stealing. Good throw. Veneruso there makes the catch. He is out at second. Dylan Ketch, another day, another thrown out runner. Great throw, great catch, great tag, all around great play. And that gives us 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Dan. Here we go. Kick. Come on. Here we go now.
And now the 2 out, 2 strike pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, excuse me. Now the count's 2-2.
That's it. 3 strikes.
There is a question on the
Hey, do it again, Dan. Here we go.
Ball down there. There's a bit of confusion over the count.
Come on, Dan.
And the count is 3-2, 2 outs.
Come on, 4-1. Yes.
And a strike 3. Cut on and missed. I called it earlier. I was wrong, but I was just predicting the future. A great pitch there from Daniel Manente. He strikes out the final hitter, and that will do it. 8-0. Bottom 8 on the way. Welcome back. You're joining us at a great time. It is 8-0. Seahawks on top. I don't think this is on. Base hit, Brandon Grover up the middle. And the 0-0 pitch from Brandon Grover is smoked up the middle, his first base hit of the day. And facing a new pitcher, number 5 is on the mound. Number 5 is Justin Cordero. And his first pitch did not go exactly as planned as Brandon Grover smashes that one back up the middle. A line drive base hit. And that brings number 19, Tyler Canoe, to the plate. He swung, fouled it. It stays in play. Second baseman calls off the first baseman. He does make the catch. Number 2 puts away number 19, Tyler Canoe, takes a seat. A high pop fly. Sky-high pop fly at that. But it is caught. 2 pitches for Cordero, 1 out. And the fastball got Canoe swinging for the pop-up. Up the plate now, number 25, Jared Beniers. Strike 1 to him. He's looking for his first base hit of the day. And the 0-1 count to Beniers after the looking strike is swung on and fouled away. Count moves to 0-2. He's seen 2 pitches, both of which have been fastballs on the outside half of the plate. Let's see if that trend continues. On first is Brandon Grover. He is a threat to steal. Small lead over at first for him. Cordero takes his set. Shows curveball. Well off the plate. Ball 1. His first ball of the day. Also his first curveball of the day. The 1-2 count now for Beniers. Cordero takes his set. And that one down. Grover reads dirt ball. Steals second. He's in there safely. Slides in, but he was well in there. Great read by Brandon Grover. On top of being a great hitting, great pitching team, this is a smart team. They see dirt balls down. Any ball that's getting to the plate not being caught by the catcher. Time is called. Any ball that's hitting the dirt, Coach Sorella has taught his players to read that out of the hand, to see that ball down before it even is down and take off. Grover executes it perfectly there. Steals the base. Count is now 2-2. Runner on 2. Here's Beniers chasing that first hit. Pitch to him, swung on, fouled back. Two on the way, swung on, hard hit ball to the right side. Second baseman fields it cleanly. Beniers is retired. Grover over to third. That outside fastball was his go-to during that count, during that at-bat. All of his productive pitches came on outside fastballs.
Pinch hitter, Dom Ramu. Don Ramus.
Dom Ramus, one of the most athletic freshmen to come into Salve Regina in quite a long time. He's a catcher, great work ethic, great kid. First at bat of the season for him here. Sees strike 1. That is his first collegiate pitch. And this is, for all those counting, his first collegiate at bat.
Pinch hitting for Dylan Ketch.
The 0-1 pitch. And he sees a curveball down and away. Now, I'm no expert, but based on how this inning has gone, with 2 outs, I'm expecting an outside fastball. Doesn't get it. It's a curveball upstairs. Heavy swing there from Ramu. If he does connect, that ball, it will be jumping off the bat. Even in this 8:30 time frame, he will still hit it a country mile. The 1-2 count now for Dom. Curveball away. Count 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on second. Number 9, I believe, at the plate. Anyways, the 2-2 pitch. And that one is seen down. Good block by the catcher. Count moves full. Number 10, Dom Ramil.
If he's able to reach, we'll have a pinch hitter for Ryan Gracial, and we'll have a timeout on the field as a ball from another ballpark enters the field. Looks like it might be Gracial batting for Gracial. Is Aiden number 3?
Aiden, I believe, is not number 3. I believe that's Jared Arrigo.
Yes, it
or
is.
Jason?
Jason Arrigo.
Jason Arrigo, another freshman.
He's waiting in the on-deck circle.
That will be his first collegiate at bat as well. And after 2 times for balls flying onto the field, we are going to see the 3-2 pitch. Pitcher with his set, on the way, swung on, popped up. Looks like it's going to get down, tough play, and it is! First at bat is an RBI single for number 10, the freshman, the catcher, Dom Ramil. Great start to his collegiate career as he reaches base with a beautiful single. And that brings the score to 9-0. A single there. His parents are in attendance. That'll be one they will never forget. A pinch hitter here, number 3, Jason Arrigo. He as well looking for his first collegiate hit. And the first pitch to Arrigo, swung on and missed. Boy, oh boy, did he swing for the fences on that one. Another strong kid, freshman, a ranked prospect in the top 500 out of his home state, New Jersey, I believe. I could be wrong. He sees a curveball up high there. Count evens at 1-1. Small lead over at first. Another curveball for a ball. 2-1, hitters count. Count evens at 2s. Fastball in there for a strike. Uncontested by the freshman. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, man on first. 9-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th. Could be the last hitting frame. And that ball is down. A read dirt ball, and into second goes Dom Ramil. Doing it all in his first collegiate appearance. Steals second on the dirt ball read there. Count moves to 3-2, full count. And the 3-2 pitch. And it's called strike 3 on the corner. Jason Arrigo goes down looking. Tough pitch to swing at. That one was definitely close. Definitely close. Anyways, that will do it here for the bottom of the 8th. Hawks up 8-0. Looking for the shutout. And welcome back. Seahawks looking for the shutout and looking to get that shutout as the first pitch is in there. Great pitch by Will Tierney. Strong left-handed pitcher. Flamethrower. First appearance of the year.
And it's his birthday today.
That it is. Looking to complete the one-hit shutout on his birthday. Count moves 1-1.
Parachi, Santo, Manenti, and now Tierney.
The 1-1 pitch, swung on, ball hit up the middle. Sure-handed Veneruso there, strong throw first, gets him. And when I say strong throw, I mean strong throw. Great throw there by Chris Veneruso. And that retires the first batter. Ball in play. The first appearance, first batter of the year for the left-hander Will Tierney is a ground out. Gets the out. Good start to the season for him. Now the 0-0 pitch to Will Dorsett is outside. Good pitch there. It's the outside corner. Count evens up 1-1.
Batter is number 21.
And that is Vincent Napolitano. And Napolitano sees strike two again on the outside corner. The outside corners to right-handed hitters in the late frames of this game have been the go-to pitch. A lot of looking strikes. And that's not an expanded zone. That's just simply hard throwing pitchers, freezing the right-handed hitters. Now the 2-2 pitch on from Tierney, gets him. Happy birthday, gets the strikeout. Throw it around, 2 outs. 1 out left to get.
And it's in the bat of number 28. Danny Wolf.
Danny Wolf looking to prevent the 27th straight batter without a hit.
That's almost a perfect game, Bob. There were walks.
Very close. There were walks, but no hits except for the dribbler down the first base line. That one hit down to Veneruso at second. He gathers, throw to first, and that will do it. A 9-0 one-hit shutout, and that hit was the first batter of the game, a dribbler. 27 straight non-hits, and that will do it. The one-hit shutout done by the phenomenal Don Parachi, Nick Santo, Dan Minente, and finally the birthday kid, Will Tierney. And that will do it here for us from Florida. The 9-0 game, a heck of a start to the tournament, and the Hawks on top. We'll see you tomorrow.
Want to thank Niall Silberman for his outstanding play-by-play. And we will actually have an earlier start on Saturday with some foul weather on its way. Seahawks have moved from 1:30 to 11:30 a.m. See you then.